So in this video, we are going to cover a couple of blogs that I think might be useful. The first one is Tony Vincent, and part of the reason I chose Tony Vincent is because we all got to meet him. He came for Summer Institute and he gave an absolutely stellar presentation. So in his blog, he breaks out and gives you a lot of tips and tricks. He also has a variety of features that are both practical as well as creative for your students or for yourself. We can also look at the next website is actually our Tony Vincent page. So if you're ever wanting to go back and sort of revisit some of the things we learned, it's learninginhand.com/Ohio. And basically Tony's entire presentation is right there in bits and pieces, and you can check out our collaborative notes that we all kind of took together. But Tony also is an active, I don't want to say tweeter, but
he is an active tweeter, if that's the term you use. Now, he's someone I follow on Twitter, and I think he's definitely worth following. Always putting resources on, and even on the side of his page, he has a little widget that will show that as well. But also important on Twitter, but I didn't get to meet him because I wasn't around yet, but it seems like the Summer Institute was well thought of.
It was. Tony Vincent was definitely pretty awesome. Another blog that we have is Free Tech for Teachers by Richard Byrne. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say his last name. And
I don't either.
Richard was actually a classroom teacher, and he got to the point where he figured out that he could make a living off of posting blogs and tweeting resources for teachers. And so his focus is free tips and technology for teachers. Sometimes there are paid ones.
They're clearly ad supported. I think he figured out how to use ads and banners.
He definitely has a lot, but I mean, that pays his salary, so why
Sure.
not? So he was one of actually the first blogs I started following, as well as one of the first people on Twitter that I started following, because he has so many great tips. And anytime any of the Catalyst teachers ask me for a resource that I'm not sure about, first thing I do is I tweet him. So he would be a very good resource to follow. And
he answers you on Twitter as well?
He does.
He's a good responder?
Yeah, he is
Excellent.
a pretty good responder. Another blog that I found is pretty popular is Teach. Can you scroll down for a second?
Sure, yeah.
Or I'm sorry.
Whoop.
Teaching
Boom.
Like It's $29.99 by Jenny McGeera. And she started off again as a classroom teacher, and she's actually a chief technology officer in Des Plaines Public School District, which I'm not sure where that is, but she has some...
It's probably flat.
I would say you're right. I don't know where it is, but there's a lot of flat places in the world. So she's got a lot of really great...
Probably Iowa. That's my guess.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
She came from Chicago. Well, Jenny, if you
Who
ever
knows?
hear this, feel free to let us know.
We could also probably Google that, but...
We could. And so I follow her on Twitter. She comes up with a lot of great ideas. Her blog and some of her tips aren't so like tool, but more, here's what I do with the kids. And she is very powerful with how she interacts with her students. Her students really, truly adore her, and she can get them to do so much because of that great relationship. Excuse my French. So I would highly recommend following her blog and just kind of keeping up with some of the things she posts about here in $29.99 is where you can see some of the, so Google Expeditions Pioneer Roadshow. So that's pretty awesome right there. And she actually shows the students interacting there. And then the last blog that we've got for you is Teacher Tech, and that's Alice Keeler, and she's actually a college professor in California, and I'm not sure which university, adjunct at Cal State Fresno and Fresno Pacific University, and she is pretty much a Google guru. She even published a book. 50 Google Classroom, 50 things you can do with Google Classroom, which I purchased and found it to be one, exceptionally easy read, and two, exceptionally easy to then turn around and use in Google Classroom.
How about Learn Like a Pirate? Is that hers too?
That is not hers. I know the name of the author, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But she obviously endorses it.
Yeah. Well, is the 50 Google Classroom, is that a digital or is it paper copy?
No, it's a paper copy.
Okay.
One of our Catalyst teachers that's using Google Classroom actually has my copy.
Oh.
So
Aaron wants it back. Don't steal it.
You know who you are. If you click on all posts.
Looking at you.
Right there, yeah. Alice posts about things besides just Google. She recently posted about copyright infringement and like taking posts and what is allowed and what isn't allowed. It's okay to repost somebody's blog post, but it's not okay to take some of their art and put it into your own post, even if you say, "Hey, this is from Alice Keeler."
Interesting.
It's not kosher. So she's a wealth of information, and I highly recommend following her blog as well.